just a real quick live video catch up. I've been out for over a week. I haven't done much with YouTube. I've been busy working, trying to be around for the family. It's obviously Wednesday you're watching live. If you watch later, it's Wednesday, April 6th, and it's a rain day. It's a bit of a doozy of a rain day. Pulling up the radar here because I'm already soaking wet. Even though it's a little warmer, I got a winter jacket just to catch the rain and keep me somewhat dry. Doing some videos of leak inspections. Thinking about uploading it, but just look at this. What do you guys do when it is raining and you roof? Just first off, admire this perfectly defined little low pressure system right here. Pulling in some moisture from the Gulf up in the Canadian air, pulling down the backside, getting nice and cold. Hopefully you can see even in frame. Let me switch camera around. There we go. Now I can see what I'm pointing at. Yeah, nice cold air coming down from Canada. There's the center right around St. Paul, Minnesota. Is that St. Yeah, that's right. Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, somewhere right up in there. Anyway, yeah, up there, up in that area. And we're getting soaking wet. It used to be, back in the day, rain days I enjoyed because I would be at home catching up on stuff. Not so much sleeping, but just catching up on stuff. Now rain days, the guys are at home and I'm still out getting soaking wet. There's a bit, I hope it pushes out because I got a lot to do, a lot to catch up on still this week. And we got a couple of hours still of rain coming. It's supposed to push out, but what do you guys do? If you're an estimator, do you just call the day off? If you're in a sales position, it's up to you. If you're an employee, do you work? Do you do repair work? You know, I guess there's days where the rain may be away and it's working its way to you. I'm drunk by noon. Yeah, I'm drinking too. My favorite. Stopped at the gas station to get one just to make myself happy because I'm soaking. It's starting to soak in my elbow right now. It's this jacket gained a few pounds of just rain. But I got a few minutes. I'm going to head back to the west side of Kokomo, work in one more wind damage inspection, see what it might need, possibly upload the video I just left, and go home for lunch and try to get some more, because it is supposed to push out. I want to try to make good to take advantage of the afternoon. I got a lot to do. So I'm just curious what you guys do. Oh, the T sucks. Well, I can't say the T sucks because I think this is a T2. It's actual Arizona drink, RX Energy. Hard to find. It's one of the better ones. I just like the flavor of it. I didn't see the last message there, sorry. So I'll give you guys a few little minutes live. I'll get my chat back up. There we go. Taking a break at work. Shh, don't tell. It's either get pissed or you just make the best of it. So why not go on to YouTube, sit here for a minute, drink my favorite drink. Don't tell my wife I drink too many of them. There's probably way too much sugar in it. I don't burn the calories like I used to when I would install. So it's my 18th year, I think, and all the other years I would install and I'd burn calories like crazy. Now I haven't really gained weight, I just gained size. Yeah, it's not a very good feeling, so I gotta work on that. Yeah, anyway, just trying to keep my positive spirits and keep up. So let's go for a short little drive. I won't be able to read messages, but I will just chat real quick as the state boy drives right on by. Let's see if we can see him here in a minute. Wave to the state boy. Oh, it's a sheriff. Hey. There we go, we're back. All right, buckle up, be safe. I guess don't buckle up, we crash, you won't feel it. I'm hands-free, I'm being legal. I'm not even looking at my screen. So we get these little waves of heavy rain, light rain, no rain, back to heavy rain, and I'm just kind of annoyed by it. My plan today is to stay in Howard County, get as much done today as I can. Work on a couple remote estimates from satellite when I get home for lunch, and then if the rain pushes out, they're saying, I think they said 2 o'clock in our area, I will head back to east side of the county, get a handful of them out there done, actually inspected and measured for estimates. Sometimes when they're far off, I'll just strictly do a remote estimate, figure it on, I think the higher side, right in on the estimates, pretty good, cover my tracks, like, because I'm not there. If it's multi-layer, it'll be more. If it's got bad wood, it'll be more. Unknowns, things like that. And then if they call and say you're kind of in the ballpark, then great, I'll come look further and actually nail down an estimate. Some of you might disagree. That's fine. I have to make sure the time it takes to travel a ways, typically an hour or so. That's where I start getting where I'm not going to go drive on every one of them, or I'll try to plan out, like any of the calls that come in this week, I'll try to plan next week south, or the following week to the north, to just try to logistically, geographically keep from driving so much. At $5 a gallon, diesel is a bit ridiculous. What's the gas prices where you guys are? So I'm in a diesel. My current diesel price is $4.89 to $4.99. Speedways are $4.99. Kroger's are $4.89. Ridiculous. Oh, we're shaking around real bad. By the way, if you could give it a thumbs up, please. It really does mean a lot. It does help YouTube see the engagement and get the videos out there, recommend it to other people that are looking for the content. I feel like I've got a wide variety of viewers. I've got a few of you that probably are roofers, a few of you that are roofers that think they're the best. That's fine. Oh, he's got somebody in cuffs, cuffed and stuffed. Sorry. Heading into town. And then there's a lot of people that are trying to just figure out how to find their own leaks or how to fix their own roof or just some general basic roofing stuff. So that's what I try to share here with you guys. So if there's other people out there looking for it, they don't know unless YouTube, the algorithm, sees the engagement. So that's why a lot of YouTubers, not just me, like Stephen Graham, every video he's made it a game, and how many times can he say it? So that's why I asked if you could. It's not for me, it's for the other people wanting to find me. Like, for example, I'm looking at a lot of legal stuff right now, and I had no idea there's some really awesome people out there in the land of YouTube giving away a lot of free info for you to decipher, but you don't know they exist unless it pops up on my feed to eventually see, or if somebody tells me and says, hey, check this out, or sends me a link. So I will try to glance back at these. I'm just kind of looking at words here and there. I'm not reading them all. I apologize. I'll watch them back later. We're shooting down the north side, jumping over the west side of Kokomo, get to another stop here, and then I'm going to run home for lunch. See if I can see a few of those maybe while we're at the stop sign. There's nobody. Car back here ways. Professional roofer, Den. Hey, Den. I just caught the first part of that. Of you guys that are on the stream, are you at work right now watching, or are you off due to this nasty rain here in the central Midwest U.S.? Yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot of con artists out there in any industry. It's not just roofing. Sorry, I just caught the tail end of that message. Like crypto. Some of you guys, if you follow, you know I'm pretty big into crypto. I'm pretty cautious when it comes to certain things, and I've even been caught with some stupid con artists and scammers. If you're into crypto, be very cautious with MetaMask. I'm not a fan of MetaMask, but apparently trying to get to a faucet to drip some Matic so I can get enough in there to actually make transactions to start using. Apparently there's a bad malicious site that was able to get my MetaMask. Luckily it wasn't very much, enough to piss me off. Maybe a lot to others. So just FYI on that. Beautiful west side of Kokomo. And I guys can't see very much. Got the LQ we're passing by. That probably made a few of you really happy. You getting ready to go roof. And it disappeared. Estimate. we're getting ready to do an estimate on this rainy day. It's getting harder again. Doing a job in British Columbia. You know what that said? You guys getting snow up in there? Yeah, this next stop of mine is probably going to be a doozy. Really soaking. I go change at home and eat my lunch. Stupid people. Now they're going like 60 miles an hour as there's a cop there. Come on, go get him. I want to so badly see some karma right now. They just cut off another guy. Oh, and he's going the other way. Come on. Not even sure what that was. The light we were approaching was red, and they snuck right in between me and another car just to try to run through as it flipped green, and now they're up their ways. You guys ever been on YouTube and seen the idiot car drivers, road rage, truckers, idiots at work? Don't click on them. You'll click on every one of them, and next thing you know, it'll be late. That's what you're planning on doing. Alright, I believe I'm getting close to my next stop here. So I'm going to pull over and wrap this live up so I can get on this next roof here in a minute. Do you guys like the live? Give me an idea if you like the live or not. Let me know. Comment. You like lives. I'll try to do more of them. There's definitely a difference in the viewers. I get people that, a few people that like the live and that follow the live, and then I get other people that hate them. Seems like a good spot to pull over here. A lot of yard signs for politics. Must be coming up to some election stuff here. Alright, let me glance through these real quick. Oh, so you've now caught me live. I don't do a whole lot of lives. Usually busy working. Working's better than not. Just kind of skimming through these. Appreciate that you like the videos. Beautiful day for you, Den. Some snow, 10 to 25 centimeters, 10 Celsius. It's pretty cold, chilly. I'm trying to think. 0, I gotta think, because I'm standard Fahrenheit metrics, or not metric, but yeah, 0 would be 32, so you're a little bit above that. 100 is boiling. You're making me think here. It's cold, let's just say that. Yeah, there's a lot of people, homeowners, that find a lot of value in the channel, and I don't ever claim to be best. So some people, every now and then I get a guy, like I read a comment the other day, yesterday, maybe this morning, and I don't know. He's cracking on me saying that I'm not a professional, I'm super sloppy. I have tennis shoes on. That's what he was judging by. 1. 2, I didn't get a 10-foot breakout to bend step flashing. So if you're unaware of step flashing, is a small piece of aluminum flashing, sometimes pre-bent, sometimes flat. You can just simply fold it. You're talking about that big. You can make it look really clean. And then he commented that I didn't use a brake to bend the metal. Well, if the guy would not jump down to the comment section and comment this, in the next video, I had a nice Mark II brake that I bent the counter flashing on. Just some people just want to jump to conclusions and chat. They know best. They're the ones that you probably don't want riffing on your roof. I'm not too ashamed to say I've still got a lot to learn. I said this in another video. can't remember, and don't be offended. Idiots make mistakes. Smart people learn from their mistakes. Or maybe as wise people learn from mistakes, smart people learn from others' mistakes, or maybe those two are flipped. Either way, yeah, I'd rather continuously learn. That's why I dedicate so much time every night to try to study and learn. What time is it? 10:44. Terrible false Fahrenheit, Celsius. It's it's not. And I mean, I don't know exactly what it would be in Fahrenheit, but I know that it's pretty cold. Yeah, I imagine you guys in Celsius trying to go to Fahrenheit's like, oh, well, what was that? But you know, that's when you get a little. Oh my God, yeah, it's with me. Check this out. I got this for my little girl to play with. She's little, and I'm teaching her. It's still probably a little out of her age to learn, but I got this on Amazon. Yeah, some of you hate Amazon, but I love it. It's a little Kaizen brand, infrared laser, like, I think it's on, yeah. Little digital scale here. You can change it real quick between Celsius and Fahrenheit. So if you're unsure, boop, and then you hit Celsius or Fahrenheit. But I got it because I wanted to see the actual temperature of shingles, and part of my upcoming summer, this summer, I want to beam a hot summer sunny roof and then take one of those. I haven't decided. I'm probably not going to do it in my oven because my wife would kill me because I'm worried about the smell. But put a shingle in a hot oven to that temperature and then do some tests on how the common bond, if your nails are too high above the common bond, how much force it takes to just slide that shim, that laminate right off of it. I think I paid like 18 bucks for this. Pretty sweet. You just shoot the laser where you're wanting to shoot and it will tell you the temperature. My hand's a little cold, or I'm hypothermic. What's up? 365. Okay. What's up, man? Yeah, there's a lot of tests I wanted to do. I wanted to do a hail test of my own, like the UL 2218 at my office, drop steel balls. I've already bought them. I just never had time to do it. I've actually had them for a couple years. Didn't have time to do it. And test. Where am I putting my belt on? I'm almost where I'm going. What it looks like when it hits. My original plan was to shoot them out with a little air cannon, but I figured that'd be, 1, a bit dangerous, and 2, unnecessary, and 3, wouldn't be UL tested if I'm not following their test recommendations of a certain size, certain height, dropping it. So they're just some ideas I've had. Maybe if the channel gets big enough, I don't have to do this in the rain and I can do more content. YouTube has not gotten anywhere near replacing my job. I don't think it ever will. But again, I just like to return what I know because I've learned so much and gained so much financial income because of what I've learned on YouTube. So I want to try to do my little bit of give back. Unfortunately, it's a little niche that doesn't pay good. What did I say about wanting to? You want a roof, but your dad says it'll kill yourself. What's your dad do? I mean, any industry, any job can kill you. You can walk down the street, cross the street, and then get hit by a car and die. Oh, he's a roofer? Wait, so did I read that wrong? You want to be a roofer, but your dad says you're going to kill yourself. He tells me to work with him. So I'm a little confused. Your dad's a roofer. He wants you to work with him? Oh, a supervisor position. Oh, so you mean like, where's my little relaxy, where's my, where is it? You're gonna be one of the guys that sits in the truck like this, sleeping on a hot summer day with the AC running while the guys are out working. I don't like those guys. Not that I don't like them, I'm just lazy. I guess if they can make the money and get away with it, just, if you're gonna do that, drive down the road, go to a parking lot and do that. Just piss your guys off. Yeah, never done learning until death, for sure. I've learned so much in the past 2 years. It's unbelievable. A lot of what I'm trying to learn right now is being broke, actually, believe it or not. Where is the comments here? Yeah, always be safe. I will never be the guy that comes out and says, oh, you've got to do this. I get a lot of comments, people saying, oh, you're a boop. You don't have a harness. You don't have this. You don't have that. And you know what? It's my life, not you. I know when I'm safe and when I'm not. Again, they used to piss me off, and I just don't care. They don't even reply to them. If I feel like I need to be safe and put a harness on, I do. By the way, check out, I haven't figured out my link yet, but I've got this green harness. So in the video editing, I go bloop, green screen, and it blurs out and makes it look like I'm not even wearing it. Brilliant, I know. I'll patent that. Let's just wrap this up. Maybe, I don't know, we'll go a few more minutes. I got time. I'm only a few minutes from my house. There was a church I was working on, and on that thing, yeah, I'm like, hell no, I ain't going up there unless I have a harness. So, got the harness, go up there, be safe. If I'm on a 6-foot step ladder, I'm not putting a harness on. If I'm going up on a walkable house like that, I'm not putting a harness on. One of the biggest I get is because I do all the estimates and everything, and I put myself out there a lot. That's one reason why I don't shoot much of the job going on, because I'm tired of the comments. I've had people show up claiming they're OSHA and talking to game. I've even had OSHA email me before. Anyway, lost my train of thought where I was going with that. Well, I'm drawing a blank. Just the sound of the rain going tink, tink, tink is kind of soothing right now. So back up to where I was talking about learning and what I'm learning and looking broke. You heard that correct. I want to look really broke. There's a difference between being broke and looking broke. I don't want to portray myself as having a lot. That's why I'm trying to learn how to be creative of not owning anything but controlling it. That way, if anything ever happens, they want to come after me, the attorneys aren't going to find anything. It's very well hidden. So, yeah. That's something else. If you are to where you're accumulating assets, you want to look up some things, and I'll just give you a couple little starting points here. Look up Mark Kohler on YouTube, and Toby Mathis. He's another good one. There's probably many others, but those are two that just randomly popped up on my feed. Kohler I've been following for a year or two now, and Toby Mathis over the past few months I've learned a lot of stuff, really good stuff. So asset protection and security through obscurity, just little things to learn like that. There's so much to learn out there. We got 9 of you in here. Oh wow, I've almost got 9 thumbs up with 9 viewers. Could I get one more? One of you guys that just joined recently that haven't given a thumbs up, it'll make me feel really good, feel happy. But maybe somebody out there might benefit from this. I used to be in real estate too. I actually sold some of my real estate. I don't like real estate to the fact that everybody's so crazy, so happy, and calling you on holidays because of this and that. And I just hate it. Even with property management, you really got to trust them. And I don't trust a lot of them. I like things that are super liquid, in and out of the market really quick. Any questions before I wrap up here? 10:52 Eastern time. Pan in on the weather here. Where'd my mouse go? Get done here in 15 minutes or so. See what it needs. Run home. Get my lunch. Oh, it shows I got 10. I only see 9. And I'm losing viewers. Yeah, we still got a couple hours of rain. I might run by my dad's. He's got fiber optic and upload that video I did earlier. It's not as big a priority as getting done what I need to get done. There was a guy that had commented, and I feel bad. You know, I work my ass off. I do a ton with everything I've got going on. I try to keep up with all my estimates and inspections. I try to make sure during the call, if one pops up, do you care if I work it in? You know, you don't need to be there unless you want to meet me or you need to show me something. If it's a leak, typically getting in helps. If it's just an estimate you want, yeah, I mean, I'd be glad to work it in. Is there a better way? Possibly by meeting the homeowners and actually, I wouldn't say sell yourself, but let them meet you. Let them build that trust, that face-to-face trust. Not necessary, and some people might judge me and say I'm doing it wrong, but sometimes, again, logistically, geographically, it's just not feasible in all cases. So I got an estimate done, sent it off to the guy. I didn't realize, but my online software, the email was wrong. It didn't send, and I get so much, it gets bombarded, things get buried real quick on my phone and email. And I thought that he was going to call me about after his adjuster was out to actually patch it. He was mad and blasted the channel about it, so I apologize. But phone call, like, hey, I didn't get it, where is it? I'd look into it and get it to you. You out of here, Den? You got to go to work. Have a good one. Appreciate you watching and chiming in here. I need to get to 10 viewers, 9 thumbs up. I still haven't seen that 10th one come in. Or maybe it was 8 and I wanted 9. That's what it was. So cool. Thank you. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you for the likes. Let's do one more little look at the weather here. Typically, it's an hour drive to Lafayette. Great old Purdue fan right there. Northwest side of Lafayette. We're here in Kokomo. The rain's kind of whipping up, pushing east. I'm hoping to be out here in a few hours. Zoom out. I don't use it on the laptop much, but you can see there's a bit down here. So if it's kind of training, it's going to be here for a while. It's supposed to push eastward and push out somewhere here by around 2, 3 o'clock maybe, I hope. Get a little bit done. All right, there we go. Show the Weather Channel, and I get a thumbs up for it. Check chat real quick, and then I'll wrap up. Do you guys want to see the video I did, the leak inspection? I got a call. I was in town, on the northwest side of town. Call come in. I'm like, you know, I'm a couple minutes from there. I'll get it worked in real quick. And I show up, and I see this a lot. I see it so much, it irritates me. The amount of roofs you see that look okay from the ground, and the homeowners unexpectedly are okay with it. Looks good. They pay the bill. The guy's going on his way, he's smiling to the bank, and then down the road, not even like the first heavy rain, this is a few years later, this type of leak occurs. Let me just ask you guys, if you're roofers in this chat, and you do inspections, or you know, or you follow, and you constantly learn, supposed to clear up Michigan around 3? I'm hoping it does, for your sake and mine. That the leaks develop many years, typically 8 to 15 years, in my opinion, down the road after the roofs have been installed. Lower the slope, the more issue it is, the steeper the less. Can you guess what kind of leak I'm talking about? If not, I'll give you a hint. Let's play a little game right here real quick. It can happen sporadically. It's caused by a roofing issue. Come on, engage with us. Let's have a little fun here. I really wish YouTube would just keep the chat on the screen. Nobody wants to take a stab at what kind of leak it is? It takes 8 to 15 years to develop. It has to do with a bad install, quality of install. That's the wrong Kokomo. You're referring to the Beach Boys, I assume. Yeah, there is another Kokomo. Growing up, all my life, when I would watch the Beach Boys back in the 80s, I was like, oh, they're talking about my hometown. Me still wet behind the ear, little toddler running around. I had no idea there was this place called Kokomo outside of my little bubble. Down in Florida, the Keys, where I want to go. No, not chimney flashing, but I have seen that over time develop due to tar peeling off. You'll see it in this video if I release it too. It has to deal with keyways, stagger pattern, the book, the offset. I've heard it called a lot of things. The lower the slope is not the primary reason this happens, but the lower the slope, the more it happens. And that has to do with more potential for lateral water movement, and it has to do with two shingles coming together. You don't see it. You don't see it from the ground. Backing up into nails, kind of. Not so much due to temperature, climate, debris, nothing like that, but you're on the right track. Any other guesses? It has to do with nails. Rusty nails, you're getting to it. Somebody's getting hot. Who was that? Din, yes. It has to do with nails. Rusty nails near a keyway over time. The pattern of shingles is big too. That's why in a video, a few videos back, I referenced a manufacturer said every now and then throw a big offset pattern to kind of mix it up. I'm not a fan of that. due to the consistent pattern of the installers nailing their nails. When you throw an off pattern into it, chances are if a nail hits, it's going to happen more. It also has to do with people not paying attention with their nail placement, putting them too close to keyways. So if you imagine a slope like this, water has more time to run laterally in between those keyways, as opposed to if it was a steep, it's going to run off a lot quicker and dry off a lot quicker and not go into the gap of the shingles. This leak was right at the ceiling and a wall, right where the top seal plate comes in. Super Roofer, good morning. So I hear a lot of guys, I'm perfect, my stuff doesn't leak. Well, that leak will occur. If your nails are in a keyway or near a keyway or right smack dab in the keyway, I promise you over time, give it time, they will rust out, they will start dripping in. That's the whole point of the video I just shot earlier where I was. That's where I got soaking wet for you guys. So for the homeowner viewing, this video I highly doubt, but I need some ideas of what to title that so people find it. Good nailing practice or nail placement. I don't know what to call it. Let me know. I apologize. I will call that number right back here in a minute. Yeah, so the water that gets in those keyways where the shingles come together on a lower slope, it tends to run more laterally. Next time you're on a roof and it's wet, and you're doing an inspection just on any roof and it's wet, if the shingles pop up gently at a keyway, look into it. Typically you'll see, it's so backwards looking at the screen, where the water comes in, like here's a shingle bottom, your reveal line, shingles go up behind it like this, and where your two come together be like that. From that point where the water comes in on a lower slope, you'll see the water trail, the dirty debris, the grit, the granule, dust over time working further out on a lower slope as opposed to a steeper roof. The steeper the roof, it is running off a lot faster and doesn't have time to run laterally. So that's when you see it more. And the closer the nail is right into those keyways, the worse it's going to be. This one I saw right over, it's what I suspect it to be, as well as a gutter pulling away and debris and overflowing, different things to watch for. Right smack dab in the middle, it was so rusty and so covered in debris you couldn't even see the nail unless you push gently on the shingle and you see it just poking through. It was rusted gone, right in the center of the keyway, water coming in. Good news, I found the leak. Bad news is after just randomly spot checking other areas, it's all over the roof. And over time, it's going to start causing more problems. Yeah, 312 is really you don't want to go any lower than that. And even at that slope, pretty much, I believe every manufacturer says ice and water the entire slope, and that's as low as you can go. Little tip that when we are on like a lean-to and it's pretty flat on top of the ice and water, something we try to do is making sure that our offset, aka book, aka stagger, aka pattern, whatever you refer to it as, is a little bit further than usual. The guys roofing that are very cautious of the nail placement, making sure they're not close to those areas, those key crucial areas. As well as another tip, we will burn an extra ½ inch or so of the buildup. We'll drop the shingle rows a little bit more just to cover a little bit more, so you don't get it wicking back up under due to surface tension. I had an idea. I don't know, so you guys follow the channel, I have patents in my name, and I like to think. There's a really good book I read by MJ DeMarco. If there's a problem, if people say, why is it? I hate this, that sucks, that's a product to invent a solution for. So, glycerin molecule, soap. How does soap work? It breaks down the surface tension. It allows the water to get into and lift the debris or clean and reduce. Take a drop of, take some pepper and put it in some water. If you're at home on lunch, take a little water, tap water, pour some pepper on the top. You'll see it just kind of float due to surface tension. And kind of just in a random, beautiful little pattern. Take a little drop of soap, boop, it'll just, it's because that, I believe it's glycerin molecule actually just, I'm not a scientist. I went to YouTubeverse. It will just make that pepper flow apart. So my idea was to make shingles with this doped into the granules. I don't want to give my ideas away, but justifiably the cost and manufacturing and everything, it's not worth the benefit. But yeah, thank you, Super Roofer. Am I correct on the term? It was glycerin. Makes me think of Fight Club. But anyways, it would allow the water to not clean to and run back up due to surface tension or capillary action, whatever you want to refer to it as. It more so run off. How long would the glycerin molecule stay in there? Probably not. They'd probably wash off. Maybe there's a synthetic version. I don't know. Gets your mind thinking. When your mind thinks, you're learning. one of my old mentors that since passed, he taught me something very important. He's actually the one that got me into roofing in like 2000, 2003. He couldn't keep me busy. He's looking at me and he's like, well, two things he taught me. I was really shy back then. He's like, Brian, look at me right here when I talk to you. I was like, okay, but I hate. He's like, don't look at my eyes. Look at my nose. Look at the booger coming out of my nose. And ever since then, God, love him to death, Terry. The other thing was, he said, anytime there's a problem, don't look at it and say, I can't do that. Look at it and be like, okay, what's the solution to this? What do I need to figure out to accomplish this or that? What's the desired outcome? And then get your mind working for you. Your mind is a huge asset that is just untapped. All right, I'm babbling. I went long. I'm 5 minutes over. Any important things in chat? Nah, good time to wrap up. 36-minute live. It quit raining. Let me switch camera around. I don't know how long. Currently not raining. I got to get busy, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate you following along on a roofing vlog channel. Like I said, let me know what you think I should title that video that I did this morning. I'll try to run to my dad's to upload it on his fiber optic real quick, run home for lunch, head back out the door to get some more if this does push through here in the next couple hours, do some more for you guys. You had a tornado last week? I can't remember where you said you were from, Super Roofer. I'd take a stab at it, but I may get it wrong. We're getting ready to get into hail season, tornado season. Okay, yeah, that's right. I was going to say somewhere that way, but I probably wouldn't have guessed. We had some fair share of tornadoes. I actually lost a house in 2013, picked the house up and off its foundation. 2017, the neighborhood behind me, across the road where I turned in, we had, that day that tornado hit, we had 16 tornadoes in an evening. It was ridiculous. That was 2017. We're getting ready to get to that time. So be prepared, have your plans, safety shelter. Elite Restoration, Midwestern. I watched a couple of your videos. I saw, I think it was your channel, you're filming a squirrel or a cardinal and a bird feeder. It's snowing. I did subscribe. I'm pretty sure I was one of your first few. I have to check you out and see how many you're up to now. Alright guys, I appreciate it. I gotta get busy. 11:07. 1860s Victorian. I got a call about a home that was built in the late 1800s. So I was like, typically it's old native lumber, 2x2, big native hard wood to get nails out of. Usually steeper. Could have slate, could have shake. I'm getting ready to go look at that one if the rain pushes out. Alright, y'all have a good, safe day. Be safe. See you on the next video. I gotta get going here. Till next time, be safe. We'll see you then.